And that's right, Susanna Brown, brought up with two parents that were stressing, that were working, that were busy pursuing happiness in their own strength, in their own ability. And, you know, no one from their previous generations gave them a booklet, an information booklet that gives them the map on how to pursue happiness. Challenges, for example, you know, every one of us face challenges every so often. When a married couple face challenges, the way they approach challenges would be based on how they saw their parents face challenges. Challenges bring stress, stress brings anxiety, worry, fear, and then there's the overflow of frustration, and then you have two people eventually not able to communicate on the same level, and then the pressure begins to mount up, and the love that they had once for one another begins to just dissipate. Sadly, all because of we weren't given a manual on how to pursue happiness. Again, what is happiness? Happiness is a choice and a decision you make daily. You can't put on a face. But what it is, it's being able to handle challenges as they come, my friend. Going back to my parents. My father worked all the time in this cafe. My mother had to keep house and make sure the house was so clean with 6 children that you can eat off the toilet floors. She was that stressed out. She was run off her feet. I used to remember her making, you know, chips for the cafe, raw from potatoes in a big tin, with 6 children to look after, to bath every night, having the house to look like it's a museum, and trying to entertain and love children while my dad was working. And at times when we had school holidays, she'd put us on a bus, not a car, mind you. She had no car to do her shopping. She had a 4-wheel drive pram, by the way. It was one of those old, huge prams. And if she needed to shop, she would walk for an hour to go to the local shops. Bring all her shopping in the pram, including us, and walk home. Anyway, she was an amazing woman. She was a very strong woman. But sadly, she died at 40. She died at 40, my mother did. She died, I believe, because of lack of information. You see, to be informed is to have a light bulb experience. To be informed is to give a person the ability to do their own accountability, meaning if you have a map on the how-to in life, then what it is you can study the how-to if you're informed. Then your common sense will kick in, and then you can do your own sums, and you can be prepared for what's to come. But you see, none of us are prepared for marriage, for parenting, for children. You know, we do business courses, we get educated, but how is it that we can't get information within regards to the most important thing in life, and that's parenting, and that's being a spouse? What matters to my children is not that I'm able to do my degree and finish off, you know, a lawyer's degree and become the best lawyer in Melbourne. What matters to my children is that I'm able to nurture them, love them, discipline them in a time of discipline, and direct their pathway here in this life. I'm not saying don't go and do your degree. I'm not telling you that it's wrong, but how is it that we can put all our efforts into doing something that can educate us in one sense, but we cannot even balance it out and put our efforts into an education that matters most to my generations to come? My mother died at 40, and I believe she died because she had a lack of knowledge. It says in the Bible that my people perish for a lack of knowledge. Well, what's perishing? Melbourne, wake up. Melbourne, Wake up. We might look like we're one of the best little cities in the whole of the world, but let me tell you, there's a big fat juicy rug and stuff is getting swept under the carpet. No, actually, we're turning a blind eye on the reality of the epidemic that's out there. That's worse than sweeping stuff under the carpet. Maybe they're equal. I don't know. I'll leave that in your court. But turning a blind eye to the fact that, you know, divorce is okay. I can pick up the phone tomorrow and call a lawyer and get you a do-it-yourself divorce kit in 5 days. That's right. But wait, there's more. It comes with a set of steak knives. No, no. So you can kill your husband with the steak knives? Forget it. No. It's not normal. We are not doing it right, Melbourne. Maybe someone out there's name is Melbourne, I don't know. But, you know, what I'm saying is that we need to have an awareness of the pursuit of happiness, and the pursuit of happiness is a journey, a pursual, and you need information for your journey. You need a map. Why do you think we're called the human race? Get your runners on, love. We're in a race. Are you running your race? Get those fluoro shoes that they're out now in the Nike brand or in the Adidas brand or in the Target brand. Just get it. Put your shoes on. Quit bawling and squalling and playing the victim. Listen, I am sensitive to you that's out there that's playing the victim, because I did it for a long time. You might be thinking, Susanna, what makes you an expert on happiness? And I'm going to tell you something today. I'm not an expert. I'm not. But I have the how-to. And the how-to and the information allows me to make mistakes that I can grow from. You see? That's the difference. You see, again, we live in a generation where we're so afraid to make mistakes, and we've put so much pressure on ourselves, and everything about our outward appearance, the dream home, the dream car, the kids that look perfect, all of our pressure and all of our emphasis is on the outward appearance and what looks good.